Thank you very much, Madam Executive Secretary, for such an insightful presentation. I think we are going to have a very fruitful discussion. I don't want to take away time from the discussion, but I want to bring out perhaps some of the major points to me which comes out from the presentation. I think the first thing is that we are not going through this for the first time. We had that problem of debt, which was eliminated through the HIPIC initiative. We misbehaved, we are back in debt. Okay. So for me, I think that sends a message that we should not trust the politicians. We should work towards coming up with the mechanisms of oversight so that we have some rules on debt contraction. Okay, so we need to, I think the civil society and everybody else need to agitate to come up with the rules on debt contraction. And we can do that. Oversight from Parliament, determining overall absolute levels for debt as a percentage of GDP, or composition in terms of how much commercial debt that the country should contract. I think that would be important. Otherwise, with the initiative we are going on now, if the debt problem is resolved, people are going to get excited again and then get back into debt. The debt problem is just like a household, you know? When you are running a household and you are in debt, there's nothing you can do. You can't do anything. Right now, there's an age for development, which came up clearly from the Executive Secretary's presentation. The fiscal space is not there. People are saying, no, we are not building roads, we are not doing what, where are you going to get the money? Because the money is going to debt servicing. So you can, even if you're a genius, you cannot do anything. The major problem right now is to resolve the debt problem. But that's short-sighted. I think we should also look at how not to get back to debt again once this problem is resolved. That's why I think that oversight should be there. So the oversight can resolve some of the issues that the Executive Secretary discussed in the presentation. Where did the debt go? Right now, the second biggest lender, creditor, is on the Eurobonds. Where did the Eurobonds go? If you ask the politician, what did you use the money for? They can't tell you. You know? So that's why you need oversight. Of course, we went overboard to China. With an oversight, I think you can decide how much of it should be private. Perhaps you can leave the politicians contract the official debt because they will deal government to government. But at least the private debt, you can come up with some rules which don't allow politicians to go on a party and just get money from all over. Because that has also consequences in terms of the cost. So that's, I think, the major message I would take is that we should not, if we resolve this, we should look at the long term so that another group of politicians come, they go on a party, and you are back. So that is the most important message I think I got from the presentation. So I don't want to take much time. I think we are going to have a lovely discussion. Thank you very much.